Hello, hello, Gamer Naki back again with a airline commander video. This one, we're going to have my first full flight, and later stick around because you're going to see a flight go terribly wrong. See if I can correct it and save the plane or not. But first, let's do this first full flight. So we're going to be starting the engines here. We're going to taxi and get the heck out of the way of everybody else. I will say that this game is very fun. I do like this. I've noticed I've been playing this more and more. The taxiing is a little tedious, but that's part of being a pilot. Come on now. Gotta do what we gotta do. But I would definitely recommend this game. It is fun. So let's go ahead and get into this video, and I will comment throughout as pertinent things arise. Oh, and if you guys could please subscribe. If you're not subscribed, leave a like and comment down below if you ever wanted to be a pilot when you were a kid.
Coming out of left, going Lima, 0.75. Across, flight, 9 left on Lima, 0.75, Up 1971 at Papa Cross, going out of left, on Lima, 0.75. North side of Papa, join Lima, 0.75, line 271. Delta 2438 at Papa Cross, going out left, going Lima, 0.75. Left side left to Papa, over 0.75, Delta 2438. Departure for Delta 1094. Delta 1094, yes sir, good night, departure. Good night, thanks. Flight 7557 on Albrani, runway right, 30 seconds. Big takeoff, big right on Albrani, 7557. Southwest 5614 on a town, right, right up away. Hey, right up away, Southwest 5614. Right. 23, 30, taxi by the crew. Taxi, cool, it's up 30. 649, can I depart? Good night. 649, good day. Oh, 1708, runway 8 left for land. Airline 8 left, go to 1 5. On November, hold short of 5. Thanks, Roger, 9 right, here is Starling, left on November, short of Papa, Delta 2440. 48 right, first takeoff, Southwest 5614. Delta 503 on a town, right, line up away. You're right, line away, go 5. That's on November behind Southwest.
One of the things I've started doing here on my takeoffs is once I get the clear, I'll hold the brake down and then I'll rev the engines all the way up to get them up to full speed, and then I'll let the brake off. So I don't know if this really helps at all, but it seems like it helps me take off maybe a little bit faster. So this being my first full flight, I don't know exactly how this is going to work. I don't know if they have me fly for like 20 or 30 minutes. I don't know exactly how that works. So we're going to see exactly what they do on that front regard, whatever. I do like switching over to this cockpit mode. It makes it feel like it's more realistic. Oh, okay, so takeoff procedure complete, and now we're going to go to the landing. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I was wondering how that worked, because, you know, some of these flights, they say they're 3 hours, 4 hours. Like, I'm like, they can't, there's no way that they have you flying for that long. So it looks like full flight, they have you take off and then land. This is interesting. I've never had them actually have me banking like this in the air. Usually it's a pretty straight shot. It is interesting how sensitive the controls are in this game, because you're tilting the phone. You know, when you take off, you kind of tilt it back towards you, and then to go right or left, you know, you tilt the phone right or left. So you do have to keep it pretty steady. And we're moving pretty fast now. We're in a jet. We're 452 miles an hour. It's pretty sensitive. You've got to be on it here. So let's go ahead and meet these waypoints and then head in for our landing. Wow, I'm all over the place on this. Okay, we've got to adjust the flaps for landing. So let's put the flaps all the way down. It's interesting, you adjust the flaps all the way down to take off and to land. It's pretty cool though. You gotta slow down. The one thing I've noticed about this game is, you know, it wants you to lower your landing gear, but you have to get below a certain speed. Like you see, it says VOF, I think it is. It says 197. That's the speed we have to be before we can lower the landing gear. I guess maybe it would shear off if we lowered it before we got to that speed, but it's always telling you lower the landing gear, and you're going, you know, like 100 miles an hour faster, so you have to pay attention to that. It seems like I'm always lowering the landing gear later than what they want. That's one of the tricky parts about this game, is that if you do the expert, which right now I'm on the assisted, lowering your landing gear, or I mean adjusting your speed down at the appropriate time is a little tricky. Later in the video, I am going to do some expert, or the most difficult landings and takeoffs, so you can see how those go. Those are more difficult to do. It does take some practice. That was a decent landing. Let's see what kind of scores they gave us on that one. Okay, so the flight path was excellent. Passenger cover, touchdown softness was poor. Taxi accuracy perfect. Okay, well that's not too bad. So let's see what else we can do here. That's the thing that I don't like about this game, is it's a little difficult to figure out what's available, what's not available. I notice, like, if you don't play the game for a while and you come back in, there's nothing available to play. It's like you have to constantly keep playing it for them to offer you different options to, you know, keep doing different flights to, you know, make more money.
Delta 2438 at Pop cross runway now left, join Lima, 0.75.
Left side left to Pop right over to 0.75 Delta 2438. Departure for Delta 1094. Delta 1094, yes sir, good departure, sir. Flight 2557 on Amarillo, runway right, sir, for takeoff, take right, Amarillo, 2557. Southwest 5614 on a runway right, on the way. Lead right on the way, Southwest 5614. Put it. All right. 23, 38, taxi 5 at 1708, runway 8 left, go ahead. Airline 8 left, go to 1 left. Sun November, hold short of Papa. Take runway 9 right, and here in Charlie, left on November, short of Papa, Delta 2429. 48 rise, first takeoff, Southwest 5614. Jump stop 03, Atlanta Tower, right, on the way. Hey, right, on the way, though.
That's on November behind Southwest.
Yeah, Romeo 3 crossing, right, 4th of November, 2015. Delta 1378, taxi 5 into lead. Take a lead, Delta 1378.
Clear to land.
Clear land on right, call 1240. Atlanta Tower, my 8 right, on the way. Atlanta Point 8 right, about 2365. Papa, and then airport to 5, Southwest 94.
Level 1376 to Papa Cross runway 90 left, going Lima, point 75.
Papa Cross, left on Lima, left point 75, Delta 1376. FedEx 724, heavy traffic, 3 miles. As we approach and cross runway left, give way to 1717 from the left, taxi runway 8 right. Okay, clear to cross, G left at hotel, hold short at 8 right, give way to the 717, FedEx 724. That's 2338, give way to FedEx at hotel. Give way to FedEx at hotel, that's 2238. FedEx 724, heavy change in tower frequency 15.32. 2532, FedEx 724. 85 heavy tower, 1708, runway 8 left, clear land. Bravo 11, taxi exited. Bravo 11, exited, catch 4698. Papa, and then airport to 5, Southwest 94.
Level 1376 to Papa Cross runway 90 left, going Lima, point 75.
FedEx 724, heavy traffic.
50, 30, retard.
1717 from the left, taxi runway 8 right. Okay, clear to cross, G left at hotel, hold short at 8 right, give way to the 717, FedEx 724. That's 2338, give way to FedEx at hotel. Give way to FedEx at hotel, that's 2238. FedEx 724, heavy change in tower frequency 15.32. 2532, FedEx 724.
Papa cross coming out of left, going 1.75.
Heavy traffic, 3 miles. That's the approach end. Crossway left. Give way to 1717 from the left. Taxi runway right. Okay, clear to cross. Keep left at hotel. Hold short at 8 right. Give way to the 717. FedEx 724. That's my 238. Give way to FedEx at hotel. Give way to FedEx at hotel. That's 2230. FedEx 724. Change tower frequency 125.32. 2532. FedEx 724. 85 minutes now, 1708, number 8 left for land. That was 4690 as the effective Bravo 11, taxi 15. Bravo 11, exit, yeah, 4690.
Cross 9 right, join November behind company Airbus Delta
100,
2684 company and November 2 is going to follow you.
50, 40, 30, retard.
Cross going on the left, going Lima, 0.75.
And Papa cross 9 left, 0.75, there's
438, traffic 2.5 out, cross runway 9 right, then turn left on November.
Left side right, left on November, Delta 2438.
Southwest 94, turn left on November, hold short of Papa.
Left and on, hold.
Three hundred minimums. 200,
5130 on the tower, 180 at Nana, coming out of right.
100,
American 629 on a tower, right on a flight.
50, 40, 30, retard, 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 retard.
Delta 1971 Romeo 3, cross runway 9 right, turn left on November behind the company Airbus. Cross 9 right, join November behind company Airbus Delta 1971. Delta 2684 company and November 2.
Papa Pacific, Have you approach that cross lane left, give way to 171 from the left, that's from the right. Okay, clear to cross, deep left at hotel, hold short at 8 right, give way to the 717, FedEx 7.4. That's my 638, give way to FedEx at hotel. Give way to FedEx at hotel, from point 30. FedEx 724, you change the tower to 215, 2532, FedEx 724. 85 Heavy Tower, 117 Road 8, number 8 left, turn right. That was 4690, exit effective Bravo 11, type 6. Bravo 11, exit, gas 4690.
Okay, now this is the first time I've noticed Simulation Hard was actually paying more than the Easy Assist. I think because I leveled up enough. So I'm going to go ahead and try this one on the more difficult level. So we're going to adjust the flaps. We've got a slower speed now. And the Easy, it will adjust the speed for you, which really helps. Because that's one of the things I've noticed with landing, it's a lot more difficult, is getting your speed right. See how I'm adjusting the speed up and down? See, look, I'm going too slow right now. And you'll get these alerts that pop up. See, like I'm going too slow. I'm trying to get my speed up here a little bit. Looks like that's okay. We should be okay right about here. Let's see if we can maintain this speed. Definitely having to mess around with that a little bit. Okay, now we're getting good. Because see, it's saying 120 is the perfect speed to land. See, I'm coming in a little bit low. Okay, now we're right about perfect. Speed's a little slow, only 6 miles an hour slow. That's not too bad. We should be good here. And let's see if we can come in for a nice smooth landing. Watch the shadow of the plane. Oh, there we go. Soft landing. Nice. Perfect. And then we just pull back on the brakes to slow ourselves down as fast as possible. Okay, so that one actually went pretty well, other than going a little bit too slow there. But I was able to correct it. Didn't have any major issues. Flight path perfect. Passenger comfort perfect. Touchdown softness very good. Okay, so that was a good one. Let's see what we can do next. Okay, so this one's saying a medical flight land. We're gonna do this on Simulator Hard, so it is paying more. Okay, so we're going to. Oh, see, boom. Okay, guys, we gotta try to adjust this. It looks like an engine went out. I'm gonna try to restart the engine. I'm trying to fly while I'm trying to adjust these things, so you can see I'm all over the place. It doesn't look like I'm able to get the engine to restart. I got my flaps adjusted. Once the landing gear down. Okay, see, now I'm going way too slow. Okay, I'm trying to get my speed up here. So it looks like I'm only flying with the one engine. It's definitely difficult. It's feels very sluggish. Okay, now I'm getting my speed back up, so that's good. Okay, maybe we can do this. Okay, we gotta adjust a little bit. See, oh man, my speed's dropping super fast. Gotta try to crank it back up. Oh man, boom, fire. Uh-oh, oh crap. Okay, now I gotta, there's a fire extinguisher here. Oh man, this is not good. This is not good. Come on, babe. Oh, boom. Just flew into a big building there, guys. That was not good. Please like and subscribe, and I'll check you guys later.